It's time to get the season finale underway in the Daytona DMAX Championships Heavy Heats title fight. And it is mano a mano with our two title contenders, Rob Bennett versus Alex Pritchard. It comes down to this, a showdown shindig at Sandown Park. Bring on the noise!
We head into the last race of the season of the DMAX Heavy Heats final, and after the 3 heats leading up to the final, Alex Pritchard has sealed an incredible championship victory here, but he still needs to finish off the job of the race weekend, and he starts from pole position. Claiming a victory would be a brilliant way to bow out of his championship winning campaign. The only way he can lose it now is if he has an exclusion from the race, so he's got to keep it clean. Pritchard and Whitney on the front row of the grid from Tarek Almu and Blaise Sienko. Rob Bennett and Richard Allen on the third row from Chris Munro and Robert Pertak. Vinod Hirani and Darren Hughes are in 9th and 10th from Anthony Unit and Chris Jones. Then Gary Martin and Steve Lindley from Richard Newton and Kevin O'Reilly. Then Sandy Breeze, Dean Chapman and Rafael Bordas. 19 karts. But for Alex Pritchard, this is going to be the most enjoyable race of the season. From pole position with the championship already in his back pocket.
And you know he just wants to hammer this one home, don't you? He's the sort of guy, I mean, given his meteoric rise to success in this series, especially with DMAX taking a sabbatical for next year, as champion, you want to stamp it down. You want to say, not only did I take champion 1 round to go, or 1 heat to go, I guess, in this case, but I won the final race of the season as well in style.
But there are 2 men right in there with him who could take that away. Lee Whitney and Tarek Almu, who both got heat victories in the previous 3 races. So there is a chance that they could take the final away from him. I'm not sure Pritchard is going to mind too much. But Rob Bennett in 5th position, who's given it a valiant run all season, will now just want the pride of a race victory. Green light. Let's go racing for the last time in Daytona DMAX. Pritchard takes the lead early on. Nice start too from Tarek Almu. Into second. There's contact further back as Whitney desperately tries to stop locking horns with Blaise Sienko. And that's given Rob Bennett a chance to get through, I think. But up at the front, it's Pritchard and Almu who have got away nice and cleanly from the rest of the field. And that jostling for position at turn 2 has let them break away.
And I tell you what, we get to see the mist of the gases burning up as well, causing a real visibility problem in those darker sections of the circuit. Here they come now. Almu on the outside, not going to be able to do anything into the 3rd to last corner.
3rd position now out of all of that is Richard Allen, would you believe? So Richard Allen has got himself up the order. Lee Whitney is there or thereabouts, I think, as they come through. He is now in...
he's not there or thereabouts.
No, he's not, is he? 6th position. So the top 6, we've got Alan Munro in 4th position. Chris Munro in 4th place, the leading super heavy.
From 7th.
Well, you've got to remember as well, from 7th on the grid, but this is his first race meeting in 12 months.
Yep.
He was super heavy champion last year. He's taken a year out. He's come back and boom, P4 at the end of lap 1 of the heavy final.
That's incredible work. Even more incredible, I think, is the fact that Richard Newton in last place got the fastest lap. I don't know quite how he did that.
49.7 indeed. Yeah, good point.
For a super heavyweight.
That's a very interesting statistic. As Anthony Unit battles away there and gets the place on Gary Martin into the hairpin. But out in front, it's Pritchard versus Almu. Almu sets a new fastest lap, 47.840. Richard Allen in 3rd. Rob Bennett is 4th. 5th is Munro from Whitney, Jones, Unit, Martin, Lindley, Pertak, Sienko, Vinod Hirani. And then it's Chapman, O'Reilly, Hughes, Breeze, Bordas and Richard Newton, who is down at the back of the field. Newton has now got past Rafael Bordas, but it was Newton who ended up in the wars on the first lap. But for Alex Pritchard and Tarek Almu, this is going to be a very amiable, very good battle.
They're getting so close. I thought that was Almu on the outside. He goes to the outside again. Oh, that's really late. Moving in the braking zone there from Pritchard. Again, it doesn't go straight across the track necessarily, but he sticks it in the middle. He makes Almu think, do I really want to risk the car here? 2.5 minutes into the race. The obvious answer is no.
Well, absolutely. Almu was basically given a choice there of back out of the overtaking move or end up on the grass verge on the outside. Pritchard, very decisive in defence. Nothing wrong with that at all. A perfectly legal counteract. And he's doing a brilliant job in the lead of the race. As long as he can just keep that kart as wide as he needs to, he could start to open up the taps when he's ready. Rob Bennett is in 4th position behind Richard Allen, the Enduro champion. And Richard Allen is in 3rd, but Bennett is the fastest man on track now, 47.2 from Rob Bennett. And he's got to 3rd! He's made the move! Bennett's through to 3rd! So Allen down to 4th position and falling into the clutches of Munro and Whitney.
That would explain why the front two have been able to gain such a gap. However, Rob Bennett in these opening laps has looked absolutely sensational. Watch that gap tumble.
Yeah, Bennett took 0.3 of a second out of them on the last lap. I think he's taken another half second out of them on this lap. So Bennett is absolutely determined. If I can't win the championship, I'm going to win the last race of the year.
1.8 seconds on the lead.
That's incredible.
On that lap alone.
Terrific from Bennett. A really impressive work. 47.1 compared to a 48.9 from the Pritchard and Almu pair. I think it's because they saw the yellow flag on the other side of the circuit and responded to it.
Yep.
They didn't need to back off because it wasn't their part of the racetrack. So they've actually given Bennett a chance to win the race here. Bennett can just keep on pushing, and he is pushing. He is going to try for this. Now, what does Almu do here? Does he go for the overtake, or does he work with Pritchard for a few more minutes to get away from Bennett? Because Bennett is a real threat. If they work together for 5 minutes to stretch away from the lead, then they'll have those last 2 laps. No traffic to deal with, of course, because it's the sprint race. They should be able to get away from Bennett. But will they work together? Bennett, a new fastest lap, a 46.741. It's a double-edged sword, because if you attack too early, then you become the man being chased.
Nothing at risk. There's no championships to fight for, only the win.
Well, yes, I can see where your point is. I mean, Tarek Almu's still trying to get 3rd position in the championship over Lee Whitney.
True.
So Whitney is down in 6th position, and Tarek Almu's got a chance to overtake him, and being in 2nd position is good, being in 1st position is even better. So Tarek Almu working his magic on the back of Alex Pritchard. Can he get this race won? Bennett is a thorn in the side potentially coming too.
Halfway through this race, Jake, if I was in Almu's shoes, I'd attack now.
As Blaise Cienko gets a very dodgy move on the inside of Lindley, and Lindley puts his hand in the air as if to say, come on, what do you think you're playing at? So now they're on the far side. Pritchard, Almu and Bennett, the top 3, battling away for victory. The thing is, Bennett can't afford really to wait around here. He wants to get past Almu quickly and then start to attack Pritchard. If he's in this sort of mode, he'll want to get into 2nd sooner rather than later. But Pritchard is defending. Let's ride on board with Bennett. His helmet cam. Through to the final couple of corners. Is he going to make the lunge on Almu? Oh! Yes, he is! He gets past both of them nearly! On the inside of Pritchard, a bit too bold. Almu's now going to try and come back to the inside of him, but Bennett's going to squeeze into the outside, and Bennett gets through to 2nd. Man, that dude's got stones. Absolutely incredible from Bennett.
Did I switch channel? Am I watching BTCC or something?
I don't know.
That was a touring car moving half. He saw the door. And he didn't just put his foot in, he went head first through there, and it's proved to be a brilliant call up to P2.
I love watching Rob Bennett when the pressure's off, because he just does things you would never do in any other situation. Now he's going to try and out-squeeze Pritchard. He's going to try and get the switch back. Pritchard's lost momentum to defend. Can Bennett get him again? Into the final hairpin! Yes, he can! Up on the curves!
Wow.
And Bennett takes the lead, but Pritchard's lost momentum. Almu's going to go to the other side, try and get into the inside line. Pritchard's going to have to settle for the moment for 2nd, but Pritchard won't care. Do you know what, Rob? I've won the championship. You may have won the battle, but I've won the war. Rob Bennett leading, Pritchard in 2nd. He's not given up on the victory, actually, Pritchard. He still thinks that, you know, as the person doing the chasing, with 2 minutes and the extra lap, he's got time to still win this, because he's now the man chasing. Bennett just wants to get stuck in, get home, and get on front of the sofa with a victory in his pocket and a trophy on the mantelpiece. But Pritchard is willing to wait and get a little bit closer to Bennett once again. But he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get an exclusion.
I mean, we've seen Bennett on the offensive side of his game. I think that exclusion is a very good point to make. He needs to exit this championship in good style. And he's just pulled off 2 outstanding moves to take the lead. Alex Pritchard is going to have to pull out maybe one of his best moves of the season if he's going to usurp this lead.
Well, it's going to be interesting because Bennett has not got away from Pritchard. In fact, Pritchard's got a new personal best, a 46.6, which is faster than Bennett's best lap. So it's game on between the two title contenders for 2018. The title has already been sealed by Pritchard, but he wants to win the final race of the season and show everybody what he's made of and why he is the champion. Down the back straight, Bennett defends. Here comes Pritchard, has a look to move to cover. Pritchard backs out of it, but he's still got plenty of opportunity. There's going to be hang on, as they come across the line, 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 laps of the season left. And Pritchard is right underneath Bennett.
Oh, he's gone for it.
He has gone for it on the inside. Bennett's going to try and carry the speed round the outside. There's not a lot of room. They barge each other sideways, and Bennett has to back out. Bennett's got the lead back. Pritchard has to go wide. Lindley's getting really frustrated with Blaise Sienko further back, by the way. But now, Bennett versus Pritchard is getting heated and getting incredibly intense as they come down the back straight again. Bennett is your leader. Ahead. Bennett's still ahead. He looks back to see where Pritchard is. Pritchard's going to have another crack at him. And the thing is now Bennett knows where Pritchard might attack him. So let's see what happens as they go into the final lap of the season. Here we go. Pritchard in behind Bennett. They come under the starting gantry into turn 1. Pritchard's carrying a lot of speed. Has he got what it takes? Bennett moves to cover the inside. Pritchard can get him on the switchback on the run up to turn 4. Terrific stuff from these two. Bennett just keeping himself very nicely planted on the back of Bennett's car. What a showdown to end the season. Amazing. And it's not done yet.
Here we go. It all counts on the back straight. I think Pritchard's going to have to pull out a bit of a dive bomb here. He's got a decent amount of slipstream.
They've got 2 slower karts in front of them as well. This could be critical. Pritchard nearly rubs Bennett. They've got one last chance. Pritchard knows this is his last chance to go for it. Does he make the same move as Bennett? No, he doesn't. Bennett's going to take the race win, but Pritchard is the champion of 2018. Absolutely fantastic result. Alex Pritchard is the champion of 2018. This is an emotional moment for Alex Pritchard. 18 months ago, he was still searching for his first win. Now, he is a champion. Alex Pritchard is celebrating a fantastic season for Alex Pritchard. Bennett is your winner. Pritchard second from Almu, Munro, Allen, Unit, Whitney, Martin, Pertak and Richard Newton. The super heavy winner is Chris Munro on his comeback in fourth position overall.
That's incredible.
Terrific. But Alex Pritchard is the champion of 2018. 18 months ago, he had yet to win a race. Now, he is the champion. What a story. What a journey. And what an epic success story. Alex Pritchard, 2018 DMAX Heavy Heats champion. What a fantastic season, rounded out by clinching the 2018 DMAX Heavy Heats Championship. Your number 6 is now the number 1, Alex Pritchard! An immensely popular champion and a great runner-up. Well done, Alex. A terrific end, but somebody wrote the script for this final and another person decided, I'm going to rewrite it a bit. What a great final battle and a great final victory to round out as the vice champion. The number 2 is the number 1 today, Rob Bennett!
Thank you.
Hello, buddy. What an end to the season. Fantastic. A really great final podium. I can't wait till we do it all again in 2020, guys. Let's do the Daytona 24 Hours twice next year as well. Should we do that as well? Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chris Munro, Tarek Almu, Alex Pritchard, and your race winner, Rob Bennett! Well, Chris, you've been out of the championship for 12 months and you've come back for a bit of fun, and it turned out you've not lost any ounce of speed at all.
Yeah, it's been all right, hasn't it, really? Yeah, wasn't expecting that. Like you say, just come for a bit of fun, and the fun's ended up with a nice trophy. So, yeah, very happy. Thank you very much.
So when we inevitably return in 2020 with a bigger, better championship, you're going to come and win that, aren't you?
No, when DMAX returns, and hopefully it will, I think young Munro will be, he should be old enough then. And I mean, bizarrely, Dan was racing with Fraser Brunton in cadets at Milton Keynes, and now Fraser's here and doing well. So hopefully, if he doesn't grow like me, he'll be him himself. So
The dynasty will continue. Thanks, Chris. Great stuff.
thanks, Jake.
Right, let's get our top 3 drivers in. Tarek Almu, we'll start with you. Tarek, what a terrific end to the season. I mean, it's been a great weekend and you picked up silverware in both the endurance and the heats, and that was very nearly a victory too.
Yeah, thank you. The final was really good. I thought I had a shot at the victory, so I was having a good fight with Alex. And I was planning the last moves, and we were having fun. And then Rob surprised us both at the same corner, and that's how it ended for me.
So I'm guessing that this is just about the perfect way to end your season when things have been such a tough battle for everybody, but you've really enjoyed it.
I think so, yeah. It was a lot of fun, and I prepared. I came in here really pumped up and prepared, so it went really well in the enduro. And the heats was more fun, a bit less successful, but still really fun and good battles.
Fantastic. Well, a great way to end the season, Tarek. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Right, so let's grab our man from second position in the race, Alex. Dude, it's been a long time coming this, but you are the Daytona DMAX Heavy Heats champion. How does that feel now?
Oh, I'm not even sure. I think I might just pinch myself and wake up and it's the morning all over again. But yeah, really, really good feeling. I've worked really hard this year, done a lot of practice, and you know the end goal is ultimately to try and win a round and just strung a few together, and it's ended up being a championship.
I was going to say, last year you haven't even won a race, and now you come away with this year as the champion. I mean, you don't do things by halves.
No, I've just tried to focus, and last year, particularly the last race of the year, I made a couple of mistakes, and I've learned from everything. In my spare time, I rewatch everything over and over and over again, and it just gives me the focus as to brake here, turn in here, attack, defend, and I just pulled it off, really.
So now you've won a DMAX championship, the next goal's got to be a 24-hour win.
Oh, God. I can't win that race if I bloody try. Like 4 years and 4 podiums, and well, I'm signed up to do the 24-hour next year, but I don't know. You got to try, haven't you? But do my best.
Enjoy the moment, and we'll give you a really big trophy in 3 weeks. Good job, mate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right, let's grab our final race winner in, Rob Bennett. Having had an amazing year, I think it's not just going to be Rob Bennett in, is it? I think Rob Bennett is going to introduce the newest member of the Daytona family. It's Baby Bennett. Look at that. Oh, is it cute? Baby Bennett. She slept all the way through your final victory. Very good girl, actually. But how was that last race? Fantastic, right?
It was great. It's as you say, it's quite emotional. I think looking around the grid today, there was probably only 3 of us that have been here as long as I have. So yeah, it's been a great 7 or so years, and it's been an awesome season. Came close to the championship. It was good to be able to take it to the wire with Alex. I think it went down to heat 3 and then he clinched it. But yeah, it's been a great season and some great races, and yeah, really enjoyed it.
As one of the loyal stalwarts of Daytona, I know that you're going to be here when you can be for the Daytona 24 Hours next year if there's a chance to get on that grid.
To be honest, I think, yeah, given the fact that there's no championship next year, maybe the 24 Hours does sound, yeah, it's probably a bit more appealing this year. So we'll see.
But then in 2020, we'll get you back, surely.
Watch this space, I don't know. Don't know about that.
Good job. You got your hands full. I'm aware of that as well, of course. Well done, mate. Great victory.
Cheers, mate. Well done. Thank you.
What a great end to the season. Let's get James Kirk in. That was a terrific Heavy Heats final, mate. And I have to say, a brilliant way to end the season. Pritchard taking the title. Rob Bennett.
Yes.
No holds barred.
It was incredible. To be fair, I think all of the heat finals today were sensational. To have the inters going down to the wire, to have such an entertaining heavy and light race, despite the fact that the championships weren't on the line. It does speak volumes about DMAX, about the Daytona series in general. What a pleasure it's been to be here. I'm just glad I was here for the last one before the sabbatical. I want more already.
Well, we'll give you more in 2019. We
Fingers
have got
crossed.
2 runnings of the Daytona 24 Hours in the spring and in the autumn of next year, and plenty more events on the Daytona calendar next year. So like and subscribe for more video content. I'll see you guys back on the channel for the DMAX Awards in 3 weeks.